Black flag up, night tide rough. Spyglass glare, he climbs from the wreck like what? Salt on his beard, gold on his name. Scars like a map, every line from a flame. Deck full of doubters, he turned them to crew. Say my crown's fake, he's coming for you. Rum on his breath, but his mind stays sharp. Reads every scheme like it's letters in the dark. Laugh in your face when you think you're the ace. He already shuffled the deck and rigged the race. Kim Star, pirate king of the LCU. Storms bow down when he's sailing through. True savage.
Miss Jones, welcome to Band World. Josh, the French fry kid, welcome to Band World. Miss Audrey, thank you for the 10 bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling generous, gift those members. And if you want to join, don't be a cash cow. Just do the $5.
From a single thumbnail. Barrels of receipts locked under the floor. Pull one cork, watch it flood the whole shore. Enemies whisper, he amplifies it. Turns quiet rumors to a cannon riot. Speak from the Jester, stay off my sea. He'll drag fake tales to the ocean's knee. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the feet.
Bumblebee, thank you for the 5 bomb.
You chase cloud, he chase proof. You post cap, he post truth.
Gonzo with a 5 bomb.
Storms bow down when he's sailing through. True savage, he decides what's true. If you roll with the tide, then he'll roll. Kim Star, pirate king of the LCU. Every L that you take, he tattoos on you. True savage, nothing you can do. He's the wave, he's the crew, he's the point of view. Clip by clip, ship by ship. Every little lie meets a steel hard grip. LCU, that's a code, that's law. He write fate with a single ha ha. Talk that talk.
C-Man Drummer, thank you for the 1. Ken can't, but he's got the 5. We alive. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday Fun Day. Ryan, thank you for the 5 bomb. Donald, welcome, Will, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying here? Sometimes I just got to get my country flex on. You know what I'm saying? Midget Star, thank you so much there, Midget Star. All right, here we go. From the down south, Mother Trucker. Josh, thank you for the 1 gifted. That's right.
Your co-host trying to land it. You cut him off in real time. He was cooking up a debate. You jumped in with that whole scream. Turned a point into a pause button. Like the room don't know what it means.
Beastman, thank you.
Don't let the moment breathe. You grab it with both hands. When the truth starts getting warm, you kick it out the stand. Content cut, content cut. You stop the show, then you act stuck. Content cut.
Lightning Sparrow, thank you so much for the 1.
What the fuck? Content cut, content cut. You talk too much and listen too little. Content cut, content cut. You break the thread, then call it brittle. You make noise for the crowd, then you steal the other mic. Every time it gets real tense, you swipe left on the fight. 1 minute it's a debate, next minute it's all your stage. You'd rather chase the camera than let a good thought take. You don't let the moment breathe, you grab it with both hands. When the truth starts getting warm, you kick it out the stand. Content cut,
Content cut.
you stop the show, then you act stuck.
Content cut. Content cut.
Full screen up is what
The fuck?
content cut.
Content
You
cut.
talk too much and listen too little. Content cut, content cut. You break the thread, then call it brittle. Now the whole chat's laughing, 'cause they saw that move. 1 hand on the spotlight,
Thank you.
Content cook. You stop the show, then you act stuck. Content cook. Full screen appease, what the fuck? Content cook. You talk too much and listen too little. Content cook. You break the thread, then call it brittle.
Ladies and gentlemen of Lowcow, Jester, welcome. Today's one hell of a day. Historic. Beastman, thank you for the one. Well, some of you might know me as Keemstar. The Keemstar, right? The guy all the way back in the day that was the leader and the member of the Federation of Asshole Gamers. The guy that brought Minecraft to the Xbox 360 before Minecraft bought Minecraft to the Xbox 360. The guy that had some of the biggest gaming tournaments in the world. Some of the most iconic podcasts.
Thank you for the firebomb.
At Marmab 334 just gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you for the firebomb.
At 6
I'm going to skip some of these real quick. Get through these.
Thank you for the firebomb.
All right. I think we're caught up to date. No, we're not. We got more to skip through. Skip. All right. See?
Thank you for the firebomb.
There's just too much fucking love out there. God damn. Thank you. It backlogged all these, so we just let's get caught up to date, bro. Let's get caught up to date. Member. There we go. We got $5 coming in. Then we got the Susie 10 bomb. Robbie, we'll get to you. All right, now we need to skip 10 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
At Robbie the
there we
only
go.
28 super chatted $26.45. Breaking news, the keys Keemstar has officially given to the LCU starting right now.
That's right.
Sit behind a camera, Steak and Yo Mama control it.
I was just about to go into it.
Still leave on May 1st and eventually return August 1st.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We got to get to Xylee's 5 bomb.
Thank you for the firebomb.
Thank you, Xylee. Thank you. Okay, we are caught up. Thank you guys for all the love. But what I was saying before I was interrupted by your love is that, I am no longer the Keemstar that did the FAG, the famous podcast, the big gaming stuff, the Drama Alert. I'm no longer that guy. It's over. Now, I may be the founder of the LCU and technically the owner, but I am not the boss. I have given away all my authority for the next 90 days. Earlier today, I handed over the keys to Kid Behind the Camera, had a chat with Steak and Yo Mama, and just, we talked about some stuff that was going on in the community. I didn't get a chance to say this, so hopefully they see this. Guys, I wish you the best of luck. This is challenging. If you fail at this, trust me, you didn't fail. This shit's impossible. It's literally impossible. So, I mean, if there still is an LCU in 90 days, if it still somewhat exists, Yo Mama Steak and Kid Behind the Camera need a round of applause. I'm telling you, I've done some major things throughout my career in online entertainment, and this is by far the hardest thing I've ever had to accomplish. And it's all new. You know, there's no roadmap. There's no one to guide you or to give you any advice. You know, you're breaking ground. So you got to take all those fucking L's, just an L every day. Fail, 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 fail to figure out where the W's are, you know, because no one did it before you. So I wish them the best of luck. And again, if this place is still standing, you absolutely need to applaud them because they're about to take on a challenge that the three of them are just, you cannot be prepared for this. I think the main thing is in the LCU, you need the Lowcow. You need the Lowcow. You need the completely delusional, you know, tech protects and glammy lammies and nightmares and, you know, boogie. And, you know, you need the sweet teas. You need these characters. And when you run into these characters, it's a train wreck and they want to go, they want to say, fuck this. They do not want to be tamed.
At Slamnails super chatted $19.99. This is my universe now for 90 days. Skull emoji, 100 emoji.
Thank you, Nail Slammer. By the way, Nail Slammer, we went out of our way to catch the guy that swatted you. And I just found out that you were lying about that, or somebody was lying about that, and you never got swatted. But I do know for a fact that they doxed you, and we got that guy, and he has full on left the internet because, you know, we just confronted him with what he did and who he is. And he vowed to just leave everyone alone. So hopefully he did do that. So that bad guy that was doxing everyone is gone. Thank God. So W's in chat for that, because that was hell. And it wasn't just affecting us. It was affecting fans and hosts and, you know, Baltimore people and their communities and stuff. It was crazy what this guy was doing, but he's gone now. He's no longer anonymous. So he doesn't really want to do shit anymore now that we know who he is. But yeah, I'm stepping away. And yeah, I guess I'm kind of a host. I just fired up a live stream, but I don't have the host role. I don't have the owner role. I don't have the community manager role. I don't have a mod role. I have none of that in the Discord. I would like everyone to refer to me over the next 90 days as a viewer. I am a viewer. That's who I am. I am a viewer. Repeat after me in chat.
The Real Rigatoni super chatted $19.37. Thoughts on the Lucy drama?
Repeat in chat, one of us. Because that's what I am now. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. I'm a viewer. I'm just a viewer. I have no power. I have no influence. Well, I do have influence, but I'm just not going to use it. Like today I was asked a question. I go, nope. Steak, yo mama, kid behind the camera, you make that decision. I obviously have an opinion, but I'm not going to express it. Tony Rigatoni, thoughts on the Lucy drama. Well, here's the Lucy drama. Lucy allegedly was leaking our host chat. Now, in host chat, for those viewers that might not know, it's only hosts are able to be in there. Not even moderators or community managers community manager are because they're hosts. Only hosts are in this chat in the Discord. You can't even see it in the Discord unless you're a host, right? And basically, you know, we have a bot that spits out everyone's report cards. So at the end of your stream, you know, there's a little digital thing that pops up that tells you, you know, how much you got in super chats, how many members you got, you know, what your viewers were, how many gifted you got. And it's a way for us to kind of like show each other what we're all doing. You know, there's times where all of us host bully a show because they make like $14 and we're like, ha, 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 you suck. And there's other times where shows do really good and they do out of the norm, outperform, and other hosts say, congratulations, wow, you had a really good show, you know, hearts up, W's or whatever, right? So that's host chat. Now, allegedly, according to Tony, Lucatina was, you know, getting a little parasocial, making friends in the Discord, you know, the thing that I'm completely against, and apparently was like spilling out what shows we're making and stuff like that. And if she did that, she's going to get in big trouble. But I haven't seen any fucking proof. You know what I mean? She says that she didn't. Tony says she did. And there's no evidence. There's no like, gotcha, bitch. This is what you did right here. So I don't know. Probably nothing's going to happen. I'm stalling a little bit, hoping my docket team can get something together. Apparently, Tech Protect did a response to my stream. Who was here yesterday at 10 a.m.? We had 1,500 viewers yesterday at 10 a.m. in the morning, all right, which was crazy. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting that. I appreciate that. But W's in the chat if you were here and you seen that stream, even if you've seen the VOD, you know, W's in chat if you know part one of the worst host in the LCU, Tech Protect. And for those of you that weren't here, I'm going to give you a quick update.
$50.
At Slamnails super chatted $49.99. I will control all shows I watch for the next 90 days. 100 emoji, 100 emoji, 100 emoji, skull emoji.
As a viewer, I wish you luck. But let me give you a quick update on, or a rundown, the cliff notes really of what happened. Long story short, I was driving to do food tasting for my wedding. It was a long drive. It was like an hour. Told Brantley to throw on the show that was on at the time. That was Lowcow Gay. We turn on the show. We hear Iceman and Elbert say some off-the-wall shit about Smooch and Lacey. They said that they had nasty, rotten crotches and that they were ugly and we need better-looking women in the LCU and they're whores and they're this and they're that. It was wild stuff. Well, I knew that Lacey and Smooch was live at the time. So I popped in over there and I said, hey, Smooch, Lacey, Albert and fucking Iceman are talking crazy shit on you. You need to go confront them. But before that happened, let me rewind a little bit. As Albert and Iceman were talking shit about Lacey and Smooch, Tech Protect was not interested at all in the shit talk. He kept fucking saying like, oh, did you know pickles have 0 calories? He brought up an N64 game and he goes, $3 and I'll play an N64 game. How about $20 and we can play Minecraft together? So Tech Protect was not locked into this shit talk that was said to these girls, but I was hyped up because this was going to be a tag team match. Smooch and Lacey versus Albert and Iceman. They're all fucking crazy. They're all nuts, right? Who knows what's going to be said? So the girls go over to Lowcow Gay. They jump into the server. As soon as they get there, Tech steals the mic. All right. He cock blocks the conversation. He won't shut the fuck up. He interrupts Albert. He interrupts Iceman. He interrupts Lacey and Smooch. He then tries to get in a 1v1 with Smooch. You can't hear the points of what Iceman or Albert are saying. They're trying to defend their points or talk even more shit. Lacey's trying to cook them. I mean, it was a fucking disaster. I mean, Tech wouldn't know content if it fucking slapped him in the face. I mean, because it was literally right in front of him. He ignored it. And then when it expanded, then he took over to destroy it and make it the least entertaining thing ever, right? It was very clear to me that Tech Protect doesn't care about viewers. He doesn't care about content. He doesn't care about the viewers' entertainment. He thinks that him putting out pickle facts and him saying that Smooch looks like the back end of Spyro the Dragon, those were the zingers that people wanted. It was pretty fucking bad. Regardless, I went to the food tasting. It was okay. Liked it very much. On the way home, I still have a long drive to get home. I say, throw on Lowcow Glass, because that was the show that was on at this time. And Tech Protect was there. So I called in to Lowcow Glass, and I said, Tech, I'm mad at you. You destroyed the content on Lowcow Gay this morning. And he goes, no, I didn't do that. It was Albert. Albert turned off his camera. I go, well, but Tech, you kept interrupting them. He goes, no. He goes, I was quiet for like 9 minutes straight, and they weren't doing anything. And Albert was just running away. So I started thinking, like, am I crazy? Do I just not remember this the right way? Because remember, I'm not watching. I'm in a car. I can only hear audio only, right? So maybe Tech's right. He goes, I promise you, if you review that footage, I went 9 minutes without saying a word, and Albert cucked the content. I go, I'm glad you said that, because I am going to review it on Jester. And of course, we did review it on Jester, and Tech Protect cucked the content. I mean, it was god awful. It was god awful. When I was criticizing Tech Protect for his bad content, he decided, instead of listening to the criticism and becoming a better host, he decided he would fight back by uploading a stream that launched earlier today, but this was yesterday when he set it up, with a bald picture of Keemstar that said gay on it. Good one. Does my face also look like the back end of Spyro the Dragon? He also went on to say that he's the funniest man in the LCU and the best shit talker. Okay. So he made a response today. I am ill prepared. I don't know exactly what I'm walking into. This might be a slow mess, but we're going to react to Tech Protect's response to this viewer, Keemstar's criticism. Here we go. Let me pull it up. All right, let's see. Let me get over here real quick. Type in the Lowcow guy. And I'm also going to check with my docket team to see if they have any timestamps. They might not, because like he literally just did the stream like an hour ago or something. So it might have been too much of a rush for them. Okay, so here we go. I mean, this is fucking unbelievable. All right, let me check with my docket team real quick. I got the 3 biggest points. Okay, so we do have a docket. So if this gets really boring, we'll jump on the damn docket. Let me pull up the docket real quick while I have it open. There it is. Okay. Here we go. All right, you guys ready? Let's get into it. Well, there's me. This is the thumbnail. As you can see, I'm gay and I'm bald. Good one.
There's one more. One more song coming in.
Oh, God. We're going to do 2 songs. Pirate King.
Guess.
Let me, I mean, I don't know what the pirate, my pirate song was, but if he changed it to Butt Pirate, I would have respect for him. If he didn't do that, then you have no imagination whatsoever. Must be the autism.
Here on Lowcow Gay, Iceman I'm kidding. Iceman is the host on it on Lowcow Gay.
Look, there's a tension. There's a tension between me and Tech. I didn't contact him for a few days. Look, I didn't want to disturb him, but we've clarified that now, and he's been a fantastic fucking teacher behind the scenes. Like, he's given me so much great advice.
Okay, Glammy looks terrified. She looks very nervous.
Even in the short talks we've had, I fucking love working with him. So regardless of, opinions about, certain things we need to fine tune, at the end of the day, we're not always going to have bangers, okay? Sometimes.
All right. Did Iceman get like $100 PayPal payment from Tech Protect? What is going on? Because like the show opens up and the first words from anyone is Iceman just saying, I think Tech Protect is the greatest. I just want to say, we got to fine tune some things. But Tech Protect, best host in the LCU. I absolutely love working with him. Like, what? Isn't this suspicious? Like right out the gate? Am I crazy here? How does the show start off like that? What the fuck is going on? Unless there's some type of alliance to kick Albert out or something. Like, what? Why does the show start off with insane Iceman glazing to Tech? All right? Now, I'm not, if that's his opinion, say it, right? Say it. But why does the show start off that way? I want answers.
Fuck up. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to support my co-host, and I want us to be a fucking team.
That's not what you said in DMs. That's not what you said in DMs, dog. You were like, don't worry, Keemstar. Me and Albert will carry the show from now on. We got this. You can put our trust in me and Albert. Tech sucks.
No. Because I'm marketing to Keem. I didn't say Tech sucks.
Why marketing Keem?
I was marketing to Keem because he's the one who makes the decision.
Okay, so Iceman is admitting here that he has no real opinions. He's just going to suck the dick of anyone that's around him. And that pretty much checks out. I mean, he does it to everyone. He does it to fans. He does it to viewers. And then he'll hit you up and be like, yeah, I'm low on, could you like PayPal me like $50? Do you mind just could you put something in my Cash App? I don't have money for food this week. Right. So that checks out. Okay. So just Iceman being fake.
What decision?
So you were doing a work on Keem then?
Yeah, you're lying to Keem.
No, I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is, bro, this is what I'm saying. Okay, you're making me anxious, bro. Don't.
Of course, I'm making
that.
you
Like,
anxious.
What? Can you?
Glammy's here, by the way. Hello, Glammy.
Hi, I'm here because thought I was.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyways. Anyways, we're at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. You had the former boss of the LCU shitting on you. We're going to just say anyways. We're just going to be slow like we're fucking dying. Like, if we were the Wizard of Oz, it would be the Tin Man and like, give me some oil. Anyways. Like, we need to somehow do a couple lines, like get some caffeine in the system, and we need to come out and we need our voice to be heard. But I understand the reason why it's slow right now is because content isn't happening. If content was happening, Tech would be all over the fucking mic. Tech would be me. Hold up. He'd have the content cuck fucking hands up. He'd be stopping everyone. No, spotlight on me. But since nothing remotely interesting is happening, then we're going to move like the fucking Tin Man.
Because the stream was late and I thought that Ice was doing a show and I heard you quit. So I was trying to help out.
Appreciate it, Glammy. Appreciate it.
Good to see you guys.
This is why I don't help.
People were like, Tech, no way you put up the stream and you weren't going to do it. What's going on? I can't believe you're stepping down. I was going to leave the live stream pending forever. As long as it was on this channel, I was going to move it to the next day and the next day and the next day. Just as a fuck you to Keemstar.
Yeah. And
why would I care? Why would I care? It's not a fuck you to me. It's just a fuck you to the fans. See, this is what I'm saying. Are we fucking like, are we lost? You're going to set up a stream and fans are going to think that you're about to go live, and then you're not gonna actually go live. Who gets the fuck you? It ain't me. I don't fucking care, bro. I'm gonna go mow the lawn. I'm gonna go chop wood. I'm gonna fucking run around. Today I cleaned the damn basement. I'm gonna be playing video games and a couple free. I'm off, motherfucker. Why would I give a shit? The only fuck you being sent out is to the damn fans that are expecting a stream. How can you be this fucking delusional?
Fuck up the channel completely. And by the way, the
What do you
reason
mean?
Tech left the chat was, as he said, because I had said Iceman and Albert would take it to the top. I just want to make one point real clear. It's like this, right? So what I wanted to sell to Keemstar was Iceman and Albert because he believes in Iceman and Albert and he's openly criticizing you. Obviously, we saw the Jester stream. Keem was quite harsh on you on some things. I'm wondering, is there some things you agree on, or is it all just like, because I don't know if you want to say what you were saying before the show, but like, I just want, obviously we all want to hear your thoughts about what's going on.
About what specifically?
Okay,
Oh. This is that debate bro shit. Are you hearing this? What specifically? I can't say that word, by the way. Specifically, it's like one word that I literally cannot pronounce, right? I can, but it would take me 10 tries, right? But what specifically, right? Like, he's trying to deploy debate bro tactics that we learned from watching Destiny and a bunch of these other retards on Twitch on fucking Iceman and Glammy. What? This is full retard mode. Here we go.
What Keemstar said on Jesters.
No, I think it's just bullshit. I think he's just looking for a reason to fuck with somebody in the LCU to stir up some drama. Does anyone actually expect like?
At that scary 9 super chatted $19.99. If the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, then why don't the ships just go through the Gay of Hormuz?
Good point. Good point. A reminder, Grim got fired for saying fuck you, Keem. No, Grim is only fired because he won't say sorry, right? We gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop with all this.
Slam Nails super chatted $19.99. Keem, how do you know my name was brought up? 100 emoji, smiley face emoji, skull emoji.
We gotta stop with all this propaganda. We absolutely need to stop with the propaganda. Oh, Grim's fired just because he said fuck you. Grim would be here right now if he'd apologize, but he won't. So whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? I said it publicly a million times. I even DM'd him and said, say sorry and come back. I told Kalo, his co-host. I've told fucking Lowcow Crypt, the show he comes on. If Grim ain't here and you're blaming me, you're as delusional as Tech Protect. The dude disrespected his fucking boss. I choose whether or not I want to work with him or not. And he won't fucking apologize for it. So he's not here.
W commentary from.
I got to rewind this back because now we missed it. But here we go.
Is there some things you agree on, or is it all just like, because I don't know if you want to say what you were saying before the show, but like, I just want, obviously we all want to hear your thoughts about what's going on.
About what specifically?
Okay,
What Keemstar said on Jesters.
No, I think it's just bullshit. I think he's just looking for a reason to fuck with somebody in the LCU to stir up some drama. Does anyone actually expect like W commentary from Iceman and Albert on Lisi and Smooch? What's up?
Does anybody expect W commentary from Iceman and Elbert on Lisi and Smooch? Well, you wouldn't let them talk. What was your W commentary, right? You said Lisi has straight teeth, and you said Smooch looks like the back end of Spyro the Dragon. That's W commentary? You are delusional. You are so fucking delusional. At least when fucking Iceman and Albert were talking shit about Smooch and Lacey, at least they were just saying outlandish shit that was fucking hilarious. When Smooch and Smooch and Lacey got some smart comebacks, right? That shit was funny. The shit you said was stupid attention seeking, right? Now, bro, there's things that I want to say that I'm not gonna because it's just too personal, but you're so delusional.
I mean,
I think he was right.
I
though.
don't miss.
Like I saw that.
Wait. Glammy goes, I think he was right. Now let's see. Is Glammy kissing Keemstar's ass, or is she going to actually make a valid point?
Like not, I think that all the things that he said, I actually took a lot away from it because it's always good when he does those Jester streams because I see them as like a webinar, right? Like a tutorial of like what to do.
Oh my God. Glammy Lammy has recognized the criticism to Tech Protect also could be applied to herself, and she's taking this as a learning moment, as a lesson. Holy fucking shit. Glammy Lammy more intelligent than Tech Protect.
Lock the fuck in. I'm sitting there being like, oh, I do that. Oh, okay. It's harder when it's you because you're in your feelings and it's hard to see what he's trying to say. But since it was you and not me he was telling about, I was like, oh, that's what you were trying to.
Glammy just told Tech Protect that he's butthurt. It's hard when it's you because you're in your feelings. What?
Tell me.
okay, what point specifically?
Oh, God.
Like,
Oh, here we go. What point specifically? Oh, my God.
when you were interjecting and Ice was trying to say something and then Albert was trying to say something. They were trying to do the fight between each other. And it
I mean, how hard is this? You cucked the content. That's one sentence. You cucked the content. That was the whole theme of the Jester stream I did, Tech. All right? And I showed how you cucked the content. I made a fucking AI song calling you the content cuck. All right? Like, why are you asking for detail? What point exactly was he making? Simplify it down to you cucking the content. That was the overall point being made. Why are you trying to get them in details?
didn't have anything to do with you. And you kept interjecting your point of like pickles or when they were fighting and then you would take him back and you started to fight with the girls
That
as
Slam
well as
Names
Iceman.
super chatted $19.99. Keem, you're doing a great show. That's why I'm letting him do it. The mods are crazy now. Mod me, bro.
Max out and we'll talk about it.
Except for Lacey.
Okay,
When we were
tell me
both
who decided it wasn't between me and Lacey and Smooch?
So when Lacey and
Who decided that the fight wasn't between Tech, Lacey, and Smooch? You did. You did. Because we can go back to the footage. Albert said crazy shit about Lacey and Smooch. Ice said crazy stuff about Lacey and Smooch. And you said, did you know that a pickle has 0 calories and then you ate a pickle? You did, motherfucker. You did. When they were roasting and saying that they were the ugliest women in the LCU, you had nothing to say. When they said that they had gross crotches and we needed better women in the LCU, you had nothing to say. All you said in that moment is, do you know this pickle has 0 calories? And then you ate on a Friday. It was a Friday. You ate on stream. You did. You decided that you had nothing to say about them. And then when they showed up, then you took over the mic.
Smooch came in, they were going after Iceman and
Okay,
Albert.
and what makes that
Right?
not a part of my show?
Well, the content in that scenario, from what I'm gathering from the webinar that I saw, was the fact that it was the content there was Iceman, Lacey, Smooch, and Albert.
Glammy Lammy has more of a grip on reality than Tech Protect. W's in chat if you agree. Glammy Lammy has more of an understanding of reality than fucking Tech Protect. This is beyond wild. This is beyond wild. I can't believe what I'm watching right now.
So you, as the wrangler, the showrunner, had to sit back and say nothing and watch the action happen and unfold.
Why?
Then, because
It's not that he had to say nothing, right? But he had to sit back, let the fight play out, maybe ask questions to elevate the fight, or, follow-up questions that the audience might want to know. Like, Albert, why are you being so mean to Lacey? Is your girlfriend jealous of Lacey? Iceman, why are you talking so crazy about these women? Don't you have a history of talking negatively and sexual with women? Or, Lacey, why are you so offended when people say this? Are you actually a whore? By the way, Smooch, why are you offended when someone calls you ugly? Is that why you get all your plastic surgery? He could have elevated that since it wasn't his fight at all. He didn't want the fight. He didn't interject in the fight before they came to the stream. All right. He could have elevated the content for the audience because that's what it is. It is a show. Not for you, for the viewers. And Glammy seems to understand this. Like, you hear Glammy say this, and she gets it. This is wild.
that's the entertaining job. I think
Says
the
who?
host, Okay,
Yeah,
I
tell me.
just have-
That's the point. It's like, who says that the showrunner is the person that sits back and doesn't talk? Who's the biggest showrunner on Lowcow Live?
It's not that you're not talking.
Yeah.
Who's the
Right,
biggest
but-
showrunner on Lowcow Live?
The showrunner elevates the content, and directs the content, right? You didn't do any of that. You stomped out the content. They wanted to talk about a certain thing. You wanted to talk about pickles. They wanted to talk about a certain thing. You fucking literally were like, $30 and you can watch me play this N60, or $3, you can watch me play this N64 game. You're the one that fucking literally
10K
said,
super chatted $20. It's like I said before, showrunner doesn't make themselves the content, let the conversation flow, stop them from looping and move the conversation forward. Same issue on Bus, showrunner isn't the content, just the director. At Quantum Chris 5028 super chatted $20, completely blocking any sort of confrontation of his own issues. He cannot accept criticism cause it goes against the narcissism. Maybe if he laid off the drinking for at least a day he could start recognizing himself, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
the showrunner is the director, right? They're the ones that have to direct the content. And the content can be about the showrunner 100%. You know, maybe the showrunner is in some personal beef or has something that they really want to express and get off their fucking chest or whatever, right? The showrunner's only job really is to elevate the content and keep it on track, not let it be an ADHD mess, not let it be all over the fucking place, right? The showrunner is supposed to get the show on fucking track so he can maximize the entertainment for the viewers.
Steak.
The biggest
Steak.
mistake.
Steak. Who's the best shit talker on Lowcow Live? Oh, is it Steak? Oh, when someone comes in and shits on Boogie, and then Steak goes in and he's like, fuck you, you did this.
I don't think Steak's the best shit talker on Lowcow Live. I think Boogie's a pretty good shit talker when you get him going.
And this and this. And I remember when this happened. Isn't that really like a part of the Lowcow Live content to have Steak, the showrunner, be the commentator about the drama happening on his stream?
But there's timing involved, right? Like when you're seasoned.
Oh, how does Glammy know everything? How is Glammy over here? But there's timing involved. One thing that you'll notice about Tech Protect is he has absolutely no timing, right? Like, it's like god awful, his timing.
You know where the timing is, so it makes it. I think it's all about the timing in that scenario.
Okay, these are just going to be the buzzwords that Keem uses to try and like make his position known, and he's going to gaslight the audience and be like, "This is what's entertaining. I know entertainment. I can." Look,
Okay. I don't know entertainment. I don't. You know what? I'm going to stop acting like I know this industry. I just don't anymore. You know? I don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. All right. You're better at me than this. You know more than me than this. Now, this would be similar, all right, to a middle school pickup basketball game in the gym where the one kid goes to Michael Jordan. I know more about basketball than you. Stop. You know, now stop giving me advice, Michael Jordan. I know more about basketball than you, sir. You don't decide what good basketball is, Mr. Jordan. You don't. I mean, it would be similar to something like that, Tech. You know, if we were going to, you know, live in reality.
I didn't come to Lowcow Gay for fun. I didn't come to Lowcow Gay because I was like, this is my opportunity to hang out with two cool people.
Okay, he didn't come here for fun. He didn't come here to hang out with two cool people. Why did he come here?
I was asked by, he was like, I need a showrunner right now, Tech. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And he's like, well, if you don't do it, Albert isn't going to have a showrunner. And I was like, okay. If you really need me to, I'll do it for Albert. But I've been enjoying having one stream, just Crypt. I want to focus on that. Tech, can't.
What I told Tech is that I need you over there to wrangle. Albert cannot be with fucking Phantom because he walks all over Phantom. He can't be with Pesci because that's his buddy. And he just walks all over Pesci. Albert needs someone similar to Steak, all right, that will elevate Albert and get content out of him. Now, when you watched the old Lowcow nuts, did you just see Steak just take over the fucking mic and just No, Steak was focused on what the audience wanted. Albert to do laps, Albert to do this challenge. You know what I mean? He was focused on elevating Albert to do the fucking stunts. And Tech was told this. He's got to go in there and be like a Steak and elevate shit from Iceman and Albert. You know, be a showrunner.
I was like, if you need me to. Boom, I'm on fucking Gay. I didn't come here because I was like, I need to be seen by an additional audience in the late night. I don't give a fuck. No.
Okay, but in that scenario, don't you think that you should still put your all into it instead of like not putting your all into it? Because
it wasn't your best effort.
I'm glad you said
wasn't your
that
best effort,
because I literally, at the start of that stream, was saying, oh, I'm sandbagging. You know why? Here we have the start of that stream with Mr. Albert just in bed.
You know what time it is. It's all gas, no brakes, defense position. I am the leader and we will assimilate. We will eliminate. Kim loves the Iceman and loves this show. We are his chosen ones. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this, understand it clearly. I just got back inside from partying and that's just...
Okay, Albert's in bed. Will Tech make content out of Albert being in bed? Will he gas up and rile up the viewers? Will he punish Albert? Will he make Albert do something stupid for showing up to the show in bed? What will Tech do?
Kingstar likes it. Because it's 555, big dicks in your ass about your health. Fucking bang, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Dan the man, unfortunately, some stuff's been going down. I don't know if he wants to talk about it. He's muted right now. We've obviously got Tech Protect.
Iceman came in, high energy, effort. He had sent clips overnight. He was like, this is what I want to do. I want to talk about this. This is going on in the universe. I also want to talk about this topic and this topic. He's ready.
The superstar. Dan, Albert, what's going on, man?
What's up, dude? Tired. Oh, no, since like 8 o'clock. What's up, dude? About to go mow after this. Chilling. Hanging out, dude. Chilling in my bed. I don't feel like getting up and going to my setup. Everybody's sleeping, so I don't know if I want to wake them up or not. I mean, I suppose it's good just like this, right? We're not doing nothing crazy today. I'm just hanging out.
We're not doing nothing crazy. We're just hanging out. Oh, I'm just in bed. It's noon his time. It's noon where he's at when the show goes live.
So you didn't do nothing. I would have chewed Albert Dan the fuck out right then and there. You're going to make the fucking point that Iceman came in with all this energy and Albert Dan is just sleeping in his bed on a fucking 2 days later stream without Albert even being there? Motherfucker, you were sent in to wrangle. I see you doing and saying absolutely fucking nothing. What the fuck is this? You know what Steak would have said? Get the fuck out of the bed, Albert Dan. Quit fucking around. You know what I would have said? Get the fuck out of the bed, Albert Dan. Quit fucking around. You were sent in there to fucking wrangle. And the only time you want to fucking raise your voice is to make sure your co-host can't speak. This is fucking wild, bro. The levels of fucking delusion here.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Effort.
that
We're
was
doing some stuff. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
We're making big changes to our life, some improvements. I don't know if you saw yesterday's episode, Dan. I know you had some family stuff going on.
No.
We have been making improvements to Iceman's life. We had a member goal yesterday. We got 100 members to show what was underneath Iceman's bed because he seemed terrified to show it on stream. People were theorizing it's a dead body, it's a blow-up doll, it's a litter box. The truth was, it was his shame. His shame was under his bed. It was, days, weeks, if not months of like food waste and trash and a bunch of other shit, maybe called piss bottles. And we told him, you're becoming a man. You're gonna be a father soon. You're gonna have to get this shit in shape. Wow, look, the showrunner came up with a huge topic to talk about, right? A big controversial take. And
You came up with a big topic to talk about? Albert Dan showed up sleeping in his fucking bed. I don't give a fuck what Iceman has under his bed, all right? You got to react in that fucking moment to Albert slacking. What the fuck? That's 30 minutes of fucking content. This dude showed up to the show in his fucking bed on a Friday. Are you fucking kidding me? You want credit for looking underneath fucking Iceman's bed? What?
a change in Lowcow Gay for what the content we're going to do is. Go ahead, Iceman.
No, look, this is part of what I was saying before, and I've mentioned it multiple times on stream, where Tech is excellent at show running, right? So we can show the examples of where, he sandbagged, but also, I think a couple of those, or maybe like one or two of them may have been, him making a mistake, and that's okay, because we all make mistakes. Look, I'm a rookie, man, I'll be honest, like, I've been treading in heavy waters for a long time now, and I'm the hunted. I'm no longer the hunter, and in this environment where fucking heads are getting chopped off, I bet I could.
Okay. Now at this moment, Iceman is saying nothing. I would have interrupted Iceman and be like, what's the point that you're trying to make? Come on. Because I'm clicking off. If Iceman starts doing this snooze fest bullshit, I'm clicking off the stream. As the showrunner, all right, you got to interrupt him in this moment.
Understand Tech's point, like, yeah, well, maybe Keem's just trying to shit on someone before he goes on the way out, create some drama for the show, and try and generate some interest. I totally understand that. I'm sure, we can all be correct in this situation.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be right or wrong.
I see Tina D in the chat saying, Tech, we were in a sleep stream. I see Tina D in the chat saying that we were in a sleep stream until 8 a.m., right? Was Albert in a sleep stream until 8 a.m.? If he was, what the fuck is he doing? One, this was Friday, right? This was Friday's content. So Thursday, Queens did a sleep stream until 8 a.m. is what she's saying. Because if so, what the fuck is Albert doing? He knows he has gay going on in the morning or noon his time, right? Is this not his job? I only came here to help out.
Is he retarded? Tina is literally saying in the chat that Albert was up all night, and that's why he's not on this current stream. Not the one that you're reacting to. The fuck? The sleep stream was last night. Why would you think Tina is talking about the what?
He starts off the stream in his bed, not caring. We're not doing shit today. We're just going to hang out. He doesn't know the effort that's put into the show beforehand. And so he's like, oh, I don't care. For the past 4 days, he's been, I want to quit. I don't want to be here. Someone fire me. We pulled your mama in because he was like, get someone to fire me now, Tech. Your mama came in, and then he was like, oh, actually, I don't want to quit. I don't want to go.
Can I say something, though? Didn't Albert just lose an uncle? Didn't he just lose somebody in his family? That was a pretty big deal, and they're going through, like, loss of family. I think Albert should have taken the time off, but I think it was really hard for him to take the time off because he seems to be wanting to be so dedicated to the show.
No, that's the opposite of what it is. He should have taken time off, but he's not dedicated to the show. He took 2 days off. We did 2 streams without Albert.
Look.
And I told him, like, if he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't be there. But if he's going to show up, then there has to be some effort, or just don't be there. Ultra's here.
Right, and look, let's be fair. Hold on, Ultra, 1 second, please. look, here's the weird situation. Tina's already back on Queens working, okay? Like, I know they're different relatives and stuff. Maybe it affected him differently. But at the end of the day, we want to be in primetime. And in order to be in primetime, we all need to be committed to the cause. And while Albert is my friend...
This is not a primetime show. It's not a primetime show. I mean, I don't make these decisions anymore. I'm just a viewer, but I'm just saying, as a viewer, I don't think this is a primetime show.
And Tech feels outsided based on my comments, which I apologize for. It was disrespectful to you and disrespectful to the trust we've
I thought it
built
was
so
funny
far.
to leave.
Hey,
It's
Tech
fine.
Protect,
No,
can I quickly just talk real quick?
Iceman is speaking. It's his show. Ask Iceman.
Iceman, may I speak?
Go ahead.
What? Iceman was speaking. It's his show. So obviously we have identified, all right, that Tech Protect and Iceman, all right, have had some sort of conversation behind the scenes, and they've created an alliance to back each other up, all right? Why the fuck would Tech Protect go out of his way to be like, excuse me, Iceman was talking, it's his show? Since when does Tech Protect like give that much respect to Iceman, someone that he said is like a creep and he's all these horrible things? You know, the show starts off with Iceman fucking sitting here glazing Tech Protect, and now you get this moment from Tech Protect that's like, no, Ultra, you're interrupting Iceman. Get his permission. What the fuck is going on over here? I'll tell you what I think is going on. The same thing that happened on Lowcow Bus, where Tech Protect and Fupa made an alliance against Amber. That's what I think is going on. I think if you bring CD-ROM back to the LCU and you put CD-ROM on Lowcow Gay, I bet Tech Protect makes an alliance with CD-ROM at this point. It's not about putting on a good show. It's not about entertaining viewers, right? It's about having an alliance behind the scenes to push the third out. Oh my fucking God.
Thank you. Before I continue with talking, I just want to say to everyone that I'm very sleep deprived, and I'm also kind of out of it right now.
So
It's been a long bit on Wild. You guys should go back and...
At this moment, I interrupt him right away and say, Ultra, if you're sleep deprived and out of it right now, why the fuck are you calling in? Get to the point. Because you know who's getting bored right now? The viewers.
Watch that episode. It's a great watch. It was a shameless plug. But Iceman, I just want to come up here and say, Keemstar, how the fuck do I have Ultra Stalker in my name when this creep fucking motherfucker is up here 24/7, shits on
Because you're watching it through the window, cunt!
shits on Nightmare, shits on Xylee, shits on fucking Yo Mama, all these great characters in the LCU that come out of their fucking way to bring a fucking show and speak facts and speak truth. Everybody, even Xylee and Yo Mama, I bet, could agree that Iceman is a diabolical piece of shit and doesn't deserve to be in this universe. I just want to say, change his name to Iceman's a fucking weirdo. If my name's going to be Ultra Stalker, have a good day.
That was weird.
Thank you, Ultra, for your piece of information, your thoughts, your truth. Ultra, the man who was around for a year and could never make it as host because you absolutely suck.
I wonder if Tech Protect is going to defend Iceman in this moment. Because if he does, bro, there definitely is a fucking alliance. Now, again, I'm not saying that like sarcastically. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Do you think you're going to come on my show without kissing my cock? You thought wrong, you motherfucker. How dare you come on to... Come back, motherfucker. I want your ass. Come here. I'm going to tap that real quick. Bring your fucking fat ass back in here, you piece of shit. You fucking mark. Let's go.
Okay. On the Albert thing, he's totally fine to take time off. Go ahead, Glammy.
What?
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm on your show. Please don't ask me to do that because that's not happening. But yeah, I think he should have taken the time off. Tina just came back yesterday.
Okay. I'm going to revert, ladies and gentlemen, to the docket because this is so slow and so boring. I'm waiting for like actual responses to the fair criticism that I've given. Let me scroll down here. Okay. What moment are we on? We're at 19 minutes. All right. So, all right. Here we go. We're going to jump ahead to 30 minutes over here. and we're going to see exactly what is being said in reference to my criticism.
Full Metal Front
I'm
says,
not
come
that
on,
type
Tech,
of
I'm a
guy."
fan, but the zero accountability is crazy. I don't even fuck with Keem like that, but he was spot on. Where Keem is not wrong, right, during this whole exchange is that I did speak over Albert and Iceman. That is true. There are moments where I'm going back and forth with the Babes host that came on to Gay to shit talk. That is for sure a thing I did.
Okay.
Was-
Can I just counter that? One thing just on that real quick. I'll be honest, there have been other times where me and Albert have been interrupted. Like I'm about to like finish a sentence or go off on a monologue and I'll be cut off. And like I know you weren't sandbagging then. It's just, Discord has a delay.
He tried to say that he was purposely trying to make the show bad. He said he was sandbagging. Really? That is just fucking lie.
This is a legitimate criticism. I'm not even coming at you like that. I'm doing that fucking low grade drama bullshit. But that would be my one criticism. Your criticism here is that I wouldn't have provided good commentary. And maybe you're right. And actually, I'll tell you one thing in your defense. I was
Who the fuck is watching Lowcow Gay for Albert and Iceman's good commentary? Let me answer that. No one. They're there to see those two characters say and do what those characters say and do. And when you stomp all over them, you're not doing your job as the wrangler. You're not doing your job to the audience to elevate the content in which people want from this show.
feeling too confident about this situation here. I got coverage from Tech in a weird way. Because I don't think about Lacey, I don't think about Smooch. They're not on my radar. They're so far, like, out of my fucking zone of focus. I'm focusing on improving my life and being a better man and being a father to my child. I couldn't give a shit if Smooch looks like she's taken fucking 4 racks of fucking MDMA and crack and sucked a fucking hooker's cock. I couldn't care less.
Okay, but that's the job, right? The job is stop that. The job is entertaining, right? We're here to entertain. That's our job. So when even whether you have low self-confidence, which again I do all the time, but when you have somebody come in, you've got to be ready. This is the job. You put on those big boy pants and you go and you do it. There's times where I'm fighting and I'm holding onto the table because I'm so nervous, but I do it because it's for the people. It's that.
How does Glammy have a better grip on what this job is and what reality is than Tech Protect? This is insane. This is actually insane.
Entertaining. That's our job.
Oh yeah, I'm not on big screen.
Yeah.
So if they come in, I think the best thing to do would have been to ask them what was going on. Now, also, there was a point that Keem had said something about Lacey, where Lacey had said that she came in by Keem, that Keem had told them to come in. That would be in a context clue is what Keem was saying yesterday about, hey, Keem, the light needs to switch in. This is the direction it should go. Let's lead where the content is going.
No.
That was in the cue.
No,
No?
I disagree.
Why?
Of course you disagree. You have no idea where you are. You don't know what's happening. You don't know that a show is being presented to an audience. You are fucking lost, bud.
Just because Keemstar thinks something's entertaining doesn't mean it's going to be entertaining for everybody, right?
Just because Keemstar thinks something is entertaining doesn't mean it's going to be entertaining for everyone. No shit. No shit. Entertainment is such a fucking wide, variety of, do you remember cable news? Right? Satellite fucking cable? There was fucking 500 channels. Now we're on the internet and there's like 1 billion channels. No shit. Are you cooking with that retard? Are you actually, just because Keemstar thinks something is entertaining, it doesn't mean everyone is. You know what else, Tech? The sky's blue. The grass is fucking green. Birds fly. Nah. But the context is LCU. The context is Lowcow gay. The context is Albert, Iceman, Tech Protect. The context is they just talk shit about Lowcow babe. All right. The context is Keemstar told them to go battle them. The context is now you knew Keemstar told them to battle them. This motherfucker is going to take all the context and throw it out and say some stupid, the sky is blue shit? Really? Just because Keemstar thinks something is entertaining, it doesn't mean everyone does. Okay. We're just going to act in bad faith now.
Lowcow Bus was a boring show to him. He fucking hated Lowcow Bus. He's like, I can't watch an entire stream. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was horrible. You killed it. You wouldn't let the cow be the cow. You kicked her out. You muted her. All right. You talked over her. You had one trick. Do you guys like me better than Scooter? Let me do a poll. Do you guys like me better than Amber? Let me do a poll. You would wait until you were getting some favoritism, and then you would do a poll to manipulate the audience that everyone was on your side. You would wait until Amber was getting shit on, and that's when you would capitalize to be like, look, everyone loves me.
Nemeri super chatted $19.99. Keemstar. Where can I get that happy punch necklace? It's dope AF.
It's you can't get it. You can't get it. But I mean, this is grade school manipulation.
But the way I ran Lowcow Bus had the highest viewership numbers, had the highest fucking metrics, right?
No, it didn't. No, it did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. It did not.
It wasn't for him. And if he was like, I'm going to run Lowcow Bus, it wouldn't be the same type of show. It would have been off-putting to a lot of the girl world people that came into the LCU, right? It would have been off-putting.
What was your skill? Calling Amber fat? That was your skill? What did you bring to Lowcow Bus other than being anti-Amber? What was the thing that you were cooking with, retard? I mean, this guy is actually fucking delusional. Jaffe, I don't know how you live with this guy. Bro, this is wild. That was the skill?
Those that were on there, right?
That's apples and oranges. That's apples and oranges. That's
Which are things you can compare. That fucking doesn't make sense.
why? Just because they're fruit?
What do you mean?
I mean,
Do you compare things that are exactly the same? I have one can of Diet Pepsi and I have a second can of Diet Pepsi. Let's compare them. You can't compare them. It's that saying is so fucking stupid. That's a side note. You always compare things that are different.
Okay, the saying is it's two different situations because of the fact that they're two different shows. Now, there's also shows that, like Keem has said very vocally, that he doesn't really jive with that show, but he tries to help them still. You know, or he'll say that that's not my flavor of show, but, you know, they have a strong fan base. They're
Lowcow Bus was dying before I pulled Tech Protect and Fupa off of it. The viewership was going down. The content was going down. It was the same thing over and over again. It was stale. Nobody in the LCU was watching it anymore. All right. The girl world people migrated over to Lowcow Glass. All right. Like, it was going down. There was nothing of value there. So I got rid of it.
shows that he has said that about. I think Chubby's was actually one of them, I think, in the beginning, where he would say, well, it's not my type of show, but they built a strong fan base. I think Aussie at one point was the same way. It was a very slow starting show to climb, but then he said, but they have a strong fan base. And part of the reason they had a strong fan base was they were 4 a.m, they were very dedicated to it.
I hear you.
I don't
Iceman.
Situation because of the fact that ALR was the big focus on that show. So a lot of the things that you were
Bro, how the fuck is Glammy cooking right now? Like, this is, like, chat, isn't this fucking insane? That you got Glammy Lammy, of all people, just educating tech on how to do this job. Like, this is fucking wild.
doing got slid under the radar because everybody was focused on being so pissed off on Amber. But again, I don't know what.
Yeah, I disagree. But Iceman, you were here for this stream on Friday, right? And I know you keep the chat open. You see what the chat's saying.
Right.
How many messages on that stream did you see people say, Tech, let Iceman speak, let Albert speak? Or were they saying like, oh yeah, roast her, Tech, go after her, drag this bitch? What was the vibe of the chat?
Yeah, no. They were just wondering what was happening and who the new showrunner was going to be. They were like, who's going to be doing it? All of a sudden, I saw Glammy. I thought it was a...
Uh-oh. He didn't go with your propaganda attack. He didn't go with your... I know you did the leading question. Like, weren't they saying that I was doing a good job in the chat? Weren't they saying that? First of all, if they did say you were doing a good job in the chat, it doesn't matter. You weren't. It doesn't fucking matter. I disagree with chat all the fucking time. You want to know why? I actually do this for the living. They just watch. They just watch. The fuck? Those motherfuckers are not doing these shows. They're not fucking making the damn content. They're watching it. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker said, if the chat agrees with me, then I'm doing good. Bro.
Out by Keemstar.
Wait,
But
I'm talking about Friday
it was
stream,
just
not
me trying
today.
to fill in and help.
Not today.
Well, I'm focused on today. I'm worried about a day ago. I'm worried about 2 days ago. I'm worried about fucking today. I want to fucking... Okay, that's not a good... Okay, sorry, I mixed it up. Okay. Can you... Okay, I missed what you said.
What I'm saying is, during the stream, was it not a positive experience for the chat, right? For the audience? Were they not enjoying the shit talk between everybody? Did anyone point out, why is Tech fucking over-talking people? No.
Oh.
Okay. Let's find out. Now I'm just fucking curious. Now I'm just curious. Let's see here. Sunday. Where's the Saturday stuff? Wild. Well, how do I find it? Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. Because I think I have to log into to Gay itself because the video is got taken down or some shit. Privatized because Albert said some crazy ass shit. Okay, we're going to the studio. Let's go to content. Let's go to live. Okay. All right, we're pulling up the video now.
Nick? There with
Okay. All right. Let's see. Every other day, Albert gives up a huge energy drain. Okay. Let's see this for a second.
you
look unethical. You look like I shouldn't be staring at you. You look like it's a fucking hate crime to look in your direction. What do you mean? You look unethical.
because you're
Tech has warts all over his face and yellow teeth. Okay. I'm just looking for any comment about fucking Tech. Albert leaves on his own show as usual. Tech and Lisi are white. Let me bring this back a little bit to when they first come in. Okay. All right, we're back on the live chat of this stream. Just looking for any comment about Tech. Anything. Why is there not why is there only 3 comments on this? I'm so confused. Did he delete the fucking comments? I think he deleted the fucking comments. Why is there 3 comments on the fucking VOD? Makes no sense to me. All right, well, I don't see much in that chat. I don't see One person donated $2 and said, this is good content. That's all I see. Okay. Well, I strongly disagree. Let's go back to this stream that we were initially reacting to, which is the stream that happened today. And let's read these comments, all right? So this is the stream, Delusions of Grandeur, that he uploaded just 4 hours ago with me in the thumbnail calling me gay and that I'm bald. And top comment, so Tech has learned nothing from the experience. Tech is actually the worst host in the LCU, confirmed. Tech doing whatever he can to pretend he has a personality. Keem, pull the plug. That cope in the ending. Yeah, right. Tech, you can't. Tech, you can't say I tricked you when you've done this same look at me act over all your shows. Biggest cope stream and most pathetic attempt of a mic drop I've ever seen. Whoa, he did a mic drop? Can't wait for that. All right. All right. So that's what the comments are saying. So here we go. Guys, maybe I just have too much power. Maybe I just have too much influence. I don't know how. I'm not an owner. I'm not a mod. I'm not a community manager. I'm not a host. I'm literally just a viewer. One of us. Well, let's continue.
Oh, you're talking about the fight. Oh, you're talking about the fight here. Okay, yeah. Look, but there were obviously there was some talking over where, like, I guess, look, it's more like this. You and Keemstar have two totally different views on what content should be, right? Like, you guys have two polar opposite views. It doesn't mean one is worse than the other. It's all about demographics, because entertainment is.
How do we have two different views on what content should be? We don't. There's no such thing. You know what I mean? What's entertaining is entertaining, even if I don't personally like it. Okay? I can identify what is entertainment. Tech Protect, David Jaffe, and Bunny did a show called Madhouse. All right? Lowcow Madhouse. You remember that? I didn't like that show, but it was a good show. All right? I wasn't a fan of the show. I barely watched the show. All right? But they were doing the elements that you would need to do to make an entertaining show.
Objective, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this show is trying to find its audience. I think we've found it. I don't know. Who do you think watch us, Tech? Who do you think is it just the whole LCU? Is it just like everyone's watching us now?
No, this show historically, well, right today, yeah, because it's a weekend stream. But historically, Gay has had an audience that is attracted to more of like the, tard wrangling, mustard driving, lap running audience enjoyers, which is totally fine. We've kept that kind of vibe for Lowcow Gay when I came on here. If you agree or disagree, tell me. Do you think that's been?
I agree.
Yeah, that's the direction I've put the show in, because that's what the audience has wanted historically. To say that, like, oh, Tech is ruining the show because he overtalked in a conversation between Lisi and Smooch coming on to Gay, I disagree. Keem coming in here saying like, oh,
it wasn't a conversation. It was a fucking fight. It was a tag team match. It was show versus show. It was the tarred males versus the tarred females. How do you not recognize as the showrunner what was going on? How do you not elevate that? How are you not the hype man for the content that lays in your fucking lap? How are you this lost?
He doesn't give a fuck about the fans. I can't believe Tech is doing this, shitting on the fans in front of him. Keem doesn't give a fuck about the fans. Keem pushes a lot of narrative against the fans, right? He's like, I don't give a shit about your fucking memberships. You guys can all fucking burn in hell. I don't need your money. Fuck this show. Fuck you guys. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck all you. Go suck a dick. I wish you all the worst. those are words, Tech. Actions speak so much louder than words, right? Because when I do a fucking show, I'm doing a damn show, all right? When I'm talking on a fucking mic, I'm talking on a mic. And if there's other motherfuckers here, I'm identify what the content is, what the story is, what the narrative is, and I'm going to elevate it and hype up that fucking content on levels never seen before, all right? I'm a fucking showman. I'm an entertainer. That's what this is, the entertainment business. That's not what you do at all. You're a content cuck.
This, right? We've
Okay,
seen that.
I've had a rebuttal for that too. I think a lot of the times
you,
that
sir,
when
have
he says
delusions
that,
of grandeur.
basically one of the major ones
Now we are going to
that I
rewatch the
think
show so
is
you can argue
he
your points
wants
with need a reality
the
check.
fans to
People just like
understand
you on
that
bus
he's
cores,
not
you
gonna be
hated
run by
Oler.
them
It's not
because
Okay, do you guys notice how there is a TTS that is just shitting on Tech and he doesn't stop Glammy from talking over the TTS? And this is only moments after he said, Keemstar doesn't give a fuck about the fans. I do, though. I do. Really? Someone just donated to criticize you and you let Glammy talk all over it. The fuck?
if you're run by them, then you're not making business decisions that are good for the business. You're making business decisions based on other people, and it's a lot of other people and other voices at that. You have to have the control of the situation. If Keem ended up listening to everybody that comes up to tell him something, he's going to lose control of the situation in the business. How are you going to run a business that way? Can you run a business based off of other people's opinions? There's too many of them.
I mean, you can. It's like how bakeries work, right? If you have, food that you're making that no one likes to eat, and you're like, but I like this food, no one's going to buy your food, and you go out of business. You go, oh, what are the fans enjoying the most? Oh, they enjoy croissants? All right, I'm making more croissants tomorrow. And oh, I made more money because I have more croissants available. Yes, most businesses run on public opinion.
Okay, but are you going to the audience and asking them for the recipe of the exact dish that they want you to make? Or are you just...
I think the public opinion is that you're a content cuck and that you ruin the content. That's the public opinion. There might be some people that agree with you. All right. I notice when you're in a subject, there seems to be like these bot things that pop up from here and there that are like, fuck whoever Tech is against. Tech is amazing. I don't know who's behind that or where that's from. Right. A lot of it's on Reddit. You'll see that big time on Reddit. But I don't know. I'm not a numbers guy. All right. I don't look at the charts. You do. But if we're saying that the fans, all right, they decide what's good and what isn't good, I'm pretty sure in this case, they have decided, I would say a good 85% of the way, that you are a content cuck.
taking some suggestions and maybe kind of honing in and figuring out your own flavor and what you think is the right to do? Or are you just getting flooded with everything?
No, you're correct. There is nuance there. If I listened to the fans, I would have fucking quit. I would have been gone. People read the chat right now, and it's like, oh, Tech is fucking trash. He's fucking L. We don't need him here. I hate this guy. By the way, Kathy says, hi, Glammy, hi, Tech, hi, Iceman. I'm happy to see you guys together. Good morning, Kathy.
Yeah. I mean, you're making the point that the business has to run on the fans' opinion, and now they're all shitting on you. And you go, well, I can't do that. I can't fucking listen to them. Well, then what is the point that you're making? Now we're just fucking going all over. Now we're just all over the fucking place. Now, do I want Tech Protect to quit? Absolutely not. I don't want anyone to quit. Even if they're like this bad, I don't want them to quit. I just want them to try to get better. I don't want to see them fucking do this weird fucking cope and actually, Keemstar isn't the arbiter of entertainment. Whatever Keemstar finds entertaining, not everyone is going to think that is entertaining. You know what this stream should have been? This stream should have been like, bro, Keem cooked the ever-living fuck out of me, and he is right. I should have stepped back. I should have let that fight fucking play out, And the moment I identified it wasn't interesting or entertaining, I should have stepped in to get it back on track or to ask some critical questions to the people in the fight to either continue the fight, elevate the fight, or whatever. You could sit there and you could say, Smooch, you look like Spyro's tail. Or you could be like, Smooch, if you're so beautiful, why do you get all that plastic surgery? Now, which one is going to be more entertaining? Alex Rickerson, welcome to Cash Cow. You didn't have to do that. Don't be a cash cow over here. Just do the $5 ban world because I'm not going to be able to stream often over here.
Oh, Kathy, what's going on? Thank you for the donation.
And Angel's Asylum.
Post.
Angel's Asylum for $10 says, Tech, you, sir, have delusions of grandeur. Now we're going to rewatch the show so you can argue your points with Keem. You need a reality check. People just like you on Bus because you hated ALR. It's not you personally.
Damn. Finally, somebody said it. Finally. Okay. All right.
Fantastic. That's fine. That's
Melanie,
totally okay.
welcome to Band World.
I don't think that's entirely fully true either. I don't think that you were very liked because you didn't like Amber. I think that that was a part of it because Turbo doesn't like Amber either. And that didn't work as well as it did when.
Here's what you did right on Bus, Tech. You identified these one moments where you could elevate the show by attacking Amber, okay? And it did elevate Bus. You got more donations, you got more views, you recognize this. And because you had success by doing that, you thought to yourself, oh, I need to do this all the time. And then you went over the top and you started kicking her and muting her and doing all these fucking things. And then you went too far and the show started going down and it was boring. It was just Tech and Fupa. So Keemstar behind the scenes said, hey, you're going too far. You need to balance this out more, right? And to have that level of intelligence of where to pull that string and where not to pull it comes from someone that's done this for a very long time, and it comes with experience, and that's how you develop your skills in this game. And I'm not expecting you to know when something's too much or not enough or exact. You know, I'm not expecting you to be perfect or even good at this at all. But I am expecting you to take criticism and fucking learn. That's what I'm expecting.
Were on Bus. So I think you do have a certain essence to it that you bring to the table, but you're over talking or your over things were overshadowed by how big of a personality that Amber was and how everybody was Amber focused. So a lot of this stuff didn't matter.
How much of Bus did you watch?
A lot of it.
Okay. And then I will respect your opinion on it then. But my point here is, do I think Keemstar thinks I'm actually the worst host in the LCU? No, I don't think so. I think there's a number of hosts he's like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then I'm going to throw some names out there. This is no shade, no hate to you fucking hosts here in the LCU. Snowgoth. Am I beating Snowgoth?
Tech, you started off on Lowcow Crypt with, I think, Booster. Crypt did nothing. The first time Crypt did anything is when David Jaffe jumped on. The first time you were on a hit show is when you were on with Amber. So what would really, really, really be awesome is if you had that show that it was just you, right? You were the main person, not David Jaffe, not Wings of Redemption, not Amber, but you were the main person. And then some new person came in and you and that new person had a successful show. It'd be cool if that was on your resume, and it's just not, dog. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just not there. It's not there. And even during Bus, when you were like gassing shit up, I mean, Amber was just shitting all over Crypt. If you're so great, Crypt would be crushing. And Crypt was doing okay, but again, David Jaffe is there, you know? So it's like, damn.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Blamey?
What do you mean? Are you beating?
come on.
Snow?
Yeah,
I mean, this
Yeah,
this is silly.
there's obviously there's hosts that are like not performing well that haven't captured an audience that are not
Yeah.
talked about.
That's not what I'm saying.
There's
either.
levels.
There's also
Yeah.
a level to you. You've been here longer than Snowgoth. Snowgoth's just started. You've been here for quite a while.
No, stop. No. If I may, Glammy, please.
Yourself, I think you're new. I've been here a year and a half.
Yeah.
I don't think I feel like I know what I'm doing.
What the fuck is going? How is Glammy Lammy now intelligent? She calls Iceman out. Hey, you yourself said you were fucking new and used that as an excuse. Like that was a good fucking snag, Glammy. How the fuck is this bitch cooking like this? What the fuck is happening? Am I alone here, chat, or are you amazed at the shit that's coming out of Glammy's mouth right now? How the fuck is she cooking like this? What happened to this bitch? Is she off drugs? Like, what is going on?
You can wait fucking 10 years and that motherfucker's not going to say more than a sentence every 30 minutes, okay? Some people have it and some people don't, all right? You're looking at a superstar. You're looking at the fucking 8-time level BF Battlefield 3 champion. You have to understand that I'm the best and I expect the best. And me and Tech are pissed off at Albert because he's under-delivering. We need to be a fucking team. Keemstar's repeated it. I'm tired of this shit. We need to ingrain this. Are we a team or are we not? Because if we're not, then I'm going to switch shows. If we ain't a team, I'm out.
Okay, I understand that, but like at the same time, the dude just lost a family member. He's not gonna be right spiffy purple right off the pickle. It's just not. You
Shut
gotta
up, bitch!
understand. Excuse you, little Mr. Sweat Noodle.
This is the problem with you women. You make me sick.
Oh my God, you're like Alfredo sauce without the Alfredo. Just laying there limping.
What the hell does that even mean?
What the? Don't come with your little masculine nonsense on me. Get the.
Okay. I don't really know what the fuck is happening over here. Okay. All right. Maybe there's another timestamp where he's addressing some of this shit. Let's see. Let me go. All right. Nope. 107. 107. Damn, are we going all the way to the end? All right. I'm going to go to 105. We'll give it a little bit, 2-minute buffer here to see exactly what was said at the end of the show. We skipped a lot, so I guarantee there's nuggets in here that we're missing. But hey, I don't have fucking time to go through a fucking react to an entire hour because I paused too much and I got too much to fucking say, bro. We'll be here for fucking all night, but here we go.
Now we know what you watch, Tech.
I'm
It's
autistic.
All Among Us.
Yeah, dude, I'm autistic as fuck.
You watch them, Who's the Imposter?
Yeah.
So we should play a little game of Who's the Imposter because I guarantee you between you, me, and Albert, one of us is a fucking imposter. And it might be me.
Look, I just want to.
I might have imposter
I'll-
syndrome.
Definitely you.
Look, I want to put on a good show. I want to support the cast of a show, right? Obviously, I think I do worse as like the main character on a show. I do better as the supporting cast of a show.
He did not just say that. He did not just say that. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. You were supposed to elevate the fucking content. And the main character syndrome fucking took over your fucking brain. What? What the fuck are you saying right now? Oh my fucking God, bro. Let's continue.
I help bring it together, right?
Yes.
If I'm going to bring someone together, it has to be someone that wants to be there.
Yeah, which is why you were staying.
If I'm going to bring it together, it's got to be someone that wants to be there. Wrangle him. Wrangle Elbert. He's in a fucking bed right? Go off on him.
Because of me, and then I made that asshole comment, and then
I
we all
never
got pissed
left.
off about it.
You don't understand the rage bait, dude. I gave
No,
Keem,
no, no,
I
no,
gave
no, no,
Keem
no.
a reason to go into live and be like, protect, wait for the fucking group chat. Look at this fucking dickhead. Oh, he has this fucking
Yeah,
thumbnail
but-
up. I don't
We
care.
ain't talking about Keem and you. We're talking about Iceman and you.
You trolled me? Damn. You got me good, buddy. Guys, I don't think you're aware of this. This has been a big master plan by the Tech Protect. I'm playing fucking checkers. He's playing chess. Oh, he got me so good.
And before the show, I don't like to leak before the show stuff, but you were messing with me. You're like, I'm gonna move it a day. I'm like, come on, bro.
It would've been funny as
let's
fuck.
fucking make it happen. Yeah, but could you imagine if we didn't stream? Like, we would. But you said you only got an hour in you. You said you want to go to the market. An hour. Why have you got an hour? Let's go for fucking 5 hours. I want to see that tech who's putting in them fucking 9-hour shifts like he does on Crypt. I want him to treat this show as much as he fucking treats that show with respect. And you need to give 100% as well. I need to give 100% as well. And I look, I ain't
You're
fucking
giving.
Iceman Gold at the moment. Yeah, I'm giving, but I'm not Iceman Gold. I'm missing some things from there, and I've added some things, but I'm not at my peak yet. None of us are at our peak yet. We need time to improve, you know what I'm saying?
Pokegaga with the $2,000 says, Albert, good luck on your fishing. What bait? That's true. There was no bait on that hook. He was just he was enticing the fish with a like shiny black metal fucking hook. No one here goes.
Well, when
fishing.
he says he doesn't want to be here every day and loops on that all the fucking time, it's for as a viewer it seems like he is just baiting the audience for no fucking reason every fucking day, and it becomes like disingenuous almost. But I don't know. I think Albert could be great, and like he is one of the better talents here, but he just needs to lock the fuck in, dude. Like this is like a top, in my opinion, like a top 5 show. Like I don't know where you're.
If you have a trailer loaded up with all your belongings, all right, and you're moving to another state, how do you get the trailer with all your belongings to the other state? You have to hitch up a vehicle and drive it there. The trailer cannot get to the destination by itself. Someone has to drive it there. And if you feel like I'm talking to you in metaphors like I would talk to a child, it's because I am. Albert is a stationary object. To make Albert get to the goal, there must be a driver to drive him to the goal. Do we understand? Thank you.
On the leaderboards right now.
We're in the top 10.
Yeah, like this could be a top 5 show easily if he fucking locks in. That's the fucking
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I didn't watch Keemstar's Jester stream, so to be fair, I don't know what his opinions were.
He didn't watch? Oh, wow. You just told every motherfucker in the LCU that you just did a whole hour stream defending yourself based on criticism that you didn't even fucking watch. How do you think the fucking Lowcow gay audience feels about that? That you just bullshitted them for an entire fucking hour today. That you didn't, in good faith, engage with the fucking criticism. How do you think they feel? Because as a viewer of Lowcow Gay, I would feel fucking disrespected. I'd be like, wait, he made me watch this for an entire hour, acting like he had a counterpoint to Keemstar's point, but he didn't even watch it? This fucking piece of shit just wasted an hour of my fucking life. And he's a liar. I'm just never going to fucking trust him again. In fact, if I'm stumbling around the internet and Tech Protect jumps up and says something, I'm going to remember this is the guy with no credibility. What the? This is wild. This is, Tech, you just shit on yourself, dog. Good troll.
This was in the stage in the Discord when he was talking about it. I was like, okay, whatever. But I do want to say, on that stream, I literally said before any of the content with the babes girls, before anything, I'm sandbagging today. I'm purposely not doing a good fucking show. I'm going to put on a terrible performance. I'm not going to give a fuck. So Keemstar, you were right. That was a bad performance. I did do bad on purpose. Enjoy the fuck out of me getting you to talk about me on your show. Get fucking scammed, Keemstar. You think I gave a shit on that show? I didn't. It was all about that. It was about you hating it. I wanted that. I feed off that energy. So Keemstar, sorry. You got manipulated, dog. You got gaslit and girl bossed. Sorry, Keemstar. I don't care. Hate me as much as you want. I literally said, fuck off. I'm not doing a show. I hate everyone here. I don't want to do this. This fucking sucks. This shows me my worst performance. Iceman, you remember it, don't you? I was there literally saying that. Was I not?
Yeah, but like there's been interruptions and things. Like we're not optimized yet. That's what I'm saying. Like just because you do well on one show doesn't mean you'll do optimally on another show, because we have to work out our timing. It's like a professional sport in a way. It's like training. You have to practice up. It takes time. You know, I've been streaming.
No. You're skipping my point entirely, Iceman. I purposely fucked that show right up its ass. I didn't give a fuck. And Keemstar was tricked into covering it for hours. He spent hours talking about me, thinking about me. Keemstar, you fell for it.
Oh, I fell for
one
it.
step ahead, Keemstar.
He's
always one step ahead.
Nick Ricardo Avocado, listen here. Whoever that is, hold up,
One
please.
step ahead. Get.
Oh my God. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, Tech Protect is he's famous for basically telling his telling a dark moment in his life where he was going to take his own life. He drove all the way out into the desert, and he's told this story multiple times. That's why I know it. And it was a very dark time in his life, and he was going to take his life, right? And he gets out there with a gun that he borrowed from his friend, and he forgot bullets. So he decided to live. Time for another metaphor. Today, you remembered the bullets, buddy. You remembered the bullets. Congratulations, bro. That's a fucking ripperoni. These motherfuckers will never look at you the same, dude. I have never seen someone get exposed for being a fraud that much in this LCU. That has to go down in LCU history as the biggest fraud. Like, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. A whole stream where Glammy cooks you and educates you on entertainment. And then, no. I trolled you guys. I trolled you. No. You didn't. No. I outsmarted all of you. Me, big brain. What the fuck? What is... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. This is crazy. Yo, if you were to take my stream versus your stream and apply it to Snake Island, I'm drowning you in the water. You didn't just touch the water first. You're never coming up, bro. You're going to the bottom of Snake Lake, dog. Like, that's what? Yo, W's in the chat if you got secondhand cringe. Holy shit. I didn't know I was getting that at the end. That was a delight. That was an absolute delight. All right. Well, that's literally all I have. I don't really want to talk about anything else. You know, I could maybe get down to the bottom of the Tony and Lucy's stuff, potentially. Let me check Discord and see what's going on with that. Bear with me 2 seconds. Going through, reviewing. Bear with me. Okay, I got nothing on that. I have absolutely nothing on that. All right. I am going to go to a live on air, and Tony, Rigatoni, you, sir, need to jump in a live on air right now with me. And if Lucatina is currently watching, feel free to join. But keep in mind, guys, I'm not doing this as the boss or the owner. I'm just simply doing it as a viewer. Tony Rigatoni, get into members waiting right now. Lucatina, get in here. Let me see if I have any of these people added. Tony Rigatoni. I sent him a friend request. Let me see. Lucatina, get on the live on air with me now.
Hello, Mr. Sir.
What's going on? How did you jump in here right away? Hello?
I don't know, Kim. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have
What's
any
going on, buddy?
You don't have any roles to jump right in here right away. How the fuck did you do that?
No. I'm not too sure.
Okay, well, maybe someone dragged you in. Your quality is a little shit. I'm not sure.
Always is.
Okay, so that's just normal. All right, Lucatina, welcome.
Hi.
Lucatina,
Welcome.
you're being accused behind the scenes. I've seen the actual bosses here because I'm not the boss. I'm just a viewer of leaking host chat.
I've never leaked host chat.
Okay, Tony, what is your opinion on this?
I've talked about Playboard and like what people have made, which is public information. So
Multiple group chats between you, Wonder Woman, and Ali have been talked about behind the scenes. In the other server, you were talking about how much Rain made. And
Wait.
you'd laugh about how much Rain would make.
In the other server, what other server? What are we talking about?
There's just
Maximus
another
Houdini has a server.
Okay, so you guys are inside servers talking about how much shows make in the LCU?
No, we weren't talking about that's not the thing. See, okay, so this is the whole thing. Tony's mad because me and Ultra would not pull him up yesterday on Rebel.
Okay, we can get to why he's mad, but let's just focus on the allegation. You're inside servers, all right, and a parasocial thing with fans in the Discord in a side server.
No.
Well, it's not
No, so
parasocial?
Well, no, so the people that I'm in the server with, I joined the server, they asked me to join. I've always been friends with them even before I was a host. And we just like hang out in there once in a while. I
And-
go in there once in a while, they're in there every day.
Is it all
And I know
LCU?
it's-
Is it all
the
LCU
test-
people?
It's basically all the test people, Kim.
Okay, so it is a parasocial
It's
side.
Houdini's server that you guys use to go live. That's what the server is. It's not test people. If you want to get down to it, there's other people in there like Josh and Sammy. There's other people in there. It's not anything fucking secret.
So it's a parasocial side server.
I guess if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
use
if
it
it's
to
a bunch of
live.
people in the LCU, right, and those are all the people in the server, then it would be a side server. And if it's host, like Josh and yourself, with fans in a side server, then it would be a parasocial side server.
I guess so.
Well, you're a host and they're not hosts. They're just fans.
Yes,
the
and I
server.
join their server just to be able to talk to them sometimes.
Yes, because it's parasocial. Host-fan relationship.
Well, I was friends with them before, but yes, it's parasocial, I guess.
Well, were you friends with Josh before?
Yeah, I was friends with Josh before I was a host.
Before you were in the LCU?
No.
Okay, so it's a parasocial side server. Would primarily test people.
I mean, they can show you the server. I don't know who's in it. I don't know.
You mean you chill in there all the time?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't chill in there all the
Oh, no?
time.
That's not true.
Josh said,
don't
I
chill in
have
there all the
personally never used the server.
Correct.
Okay. So
Who?
in this server, you guys were, I guess, in a VC or something?
Yeah, and we were specifically talking about the rain stream that they only streamed for 45 minutes. That's what we were talking about, and we were laughing and making fun of them. That's what we were doing. Is that against the rules? No.
Was
it's
a
not.
screenshot from host chat, like a report
I
card?
didn't post any screenshot. Where's the screenshot? I didn't post any screenshot.
Well, I didn't even finish the question, but I'm asking, did that happen?
No, it did not happen. I did not post anything. I've never leaked anything from host
outside
chat.
of the discussion of, the 45-minute stream and how much money was made on it, was there any other leaks in that side server, Tony? What were those leaks?
Yesterday she talked about how much Live made yesterday or the day before when you guys were at the NASCAR. Something
Which is
I'm not
on
going to expose.
Playboard.
Well,
And then
how
the
much?
members, too.
How much was it?
I think it was somewhere around
I don't know, like
$900 and
11?
15 members or 5
1100?
members and something gifted.
5 members. 5 members?
15 or 5 or 20, something along the lines of that. I forget how much you specifically, but you told me the exact amount, like as soon as it came out. We were all watching the live as it was going down. Then it ended,
yeah,
and then
I
they put the
told you
report, and then you
specifically.
talked about it. You did.
Yep, I told
Houdini
you
and Nas were both there
specifically.
too. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
No,
what is the point? What is the point, Lucatina, for you to be on a side server with fans of the LCU and then being like their hookup on the information on the finances of the other shows? Is that to be the cool?
With anything.
Is that to be the cool girl in school?
No, I don't hook them up with anything. That's the thing.
He just said it.
Okay. I literally said, look, Live didn't do well today. Look at Playboard. I didn't fucking share anything. I didn't leak anything. Where are the screenshots? Where are anything that I've ever fucking leaked?
So you're in a side server saying that Live didn't do well, talking shit on another show in the LCU to random fans in a side server.
About LCU shit, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I'm, I don't know, Buggy, Steak, or Nightmare, I would be furious. Just like the people of Rain, that you're in some side server, bashing, a show and how much they make to fans. I mean, that just seems
I
very.
didn't show anyone.
Excuse me.
I've never
me.
shared screens or
Excuse
shared
me.
anything like that.
Excuse me. This seems very snaky.
Tony's mad. That's what he's mad about.
Well,
So
yeah, he's mad, so he's outing a thing that you did.
No, he tried to make Ultra look like a liar yesterday too.
You
And
added
if
my-
you want to be honest with you, he threatened me yesterday in the YouTube chat. Okay? Tony,
Can we just focus on this before we lose this? Because
Yes.
we have time to go and see why Tony's mad and wants revenge, right? But it doesn't matter that Tony's mad and wants revenge. That doesn't matter right now. What matters is the details in which Tony's got an allegation against you. Is it true or
That's
not
fine.
true? It seems like it's true. It seems like you're leaking, stuff from host chat to fans.
where is the proof? I didn't say anything that isn't public.
Well,
Like
members, you're saying how many
I
gifted
didn't
members?
say
And
members.
she brought that up. She brought that up
How,
specifically. Is
okay,
that
what did
we
I
wouldn't
say
know
then?
what the members were.
What did
You
I
said
say
that we
then?
wouldn't know what the
Because
members
it's your word
That's what
against
it
mine,
should do.
Tony.
No, it isn't. It's not
It's
just
your
my
word
word. What do you
against
mean?
mine.
So you're saying Houdini and Nas weren't there when you were talking about all this too?
We were all talking about the live stream.
So it wasn't
Lucatina,
just me.
you know why a random fan in the Discord can just out you like this? Is because you're in a side server with him, a parasocial side server, talking about
Well, I
your
thought-
business and your coworkers. That's why.
Well,
Remember
I
when
thought
Wonder Woman
we
got
were-
fucked up for talking to fans and that all fucking blew up in her face? And multiple other hosts got all fucked
Yes,
up
and-
for talking to fans and that blew up in their face. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
happening to you right now.
That's fine, but there's also truth and lie to it. So if there's proof, then you can go ahead and show proof or evidence or anything like that, Tony. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry I didn't bring you up, but I have to be respectful of their other hosts.
Okay.
He's also trying to
So
stir
let's
shit
just
with,
wait. So now that's that allegation. It seems like, in my opinion, and again, I'm just a viewer. I'm not the boss. I can't, I'm not anything. I'm just a viewer now, right?
You're not the
But in my
boss.
opinion, I feel like Tony is correct. You did, in fact, leak shit in a side server, in a
Okay.
parasocial side server, based on the information that I'm hearing. All right. Now, why is Tony doing that? Why is he outing you?
Do you want to let Tony explain why?
Tony,
I'll let you
I
explain,
don't-
then I'll contradict you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you could watch the stream yesterday, Odd Wild. I think you even came up. So Ultra and I were streaming. We went over to Rebels to do the karaoke stream with them. Tony donated. So Ultra, here's the issue. Ultra told him Tony was asking him to be brought up. Pull me up now. Pull me up now. Ultra said, donate, bro, to make Nick have to talk about it. Because for some reason, Nick and Tony have a big issue. I don't know exactly what it is.
Super chatted $20. She is acting very defensive for someone that did nothing wrong. Imagine being on Wild and insulting Life's financial lol.
Yeah, that's crazy. And, it was like the NASCAR event. It was really slow. It was long. You know what I mean? It's not the traditional show. That's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I had an opinion. I was like, oh, wow, it didn't seem like that show did well. That's what I said. Like, I don't see, it's not like I was shitting on live on my show or anything.
I thought you never talked about it, Lucy.
I just said, I said we were talking about
You
it.
can shit on live on your show, but it just seems weird that you're in a parasocial side server, like leaking the financials of other shows. I mean, that's just.
I wasn't leaking. I wasn't leaking financials.
Then how did
The whole-
then
Why did they
why are they quoting you for saying that? And then you're agreeing you did say that.
I'm saying that show did not do well, and I looked at Playboard and I said that they only made like $1,100 or something.
Why would you look at Playboard? You have access to host chat.
Yeah, I do. I do have access to host chat.
So no host is going to try to figure out what other show is going, what they're doing right financially when they have access to the fucking report cards and host chat.
Playboard, you can check at any point, like during the stream, like while you're streaming, any of that. Like, I didn't. Okay, if
Tony
there's-
said the show ended, and then
Yep.
after it ended, you said what the report card said.
No, I did not tell anyone what the report card said. No, I did not. You can say all you want, Tony. You're just mad because we wouldn't bring you up.
No, so the reason I was upset is because you decided to air out that I'm on head meds.
Because you
decided
threatened me in YouTube chat.
No. I told you in your DMs that I won't support you anymore, and I said, "Watch what happens next," insinuating that my money will not be put into your show.
You threatened
That's
me
not
in
a threat.
YouTube chat.
That's not a threat.
Okay,
Me telling
time
you to
out.
say, "Watch what
Time
happens."
out.
You
How
threatened
do
me.
you know that Tony is on I'm assuming it's like mental.
The server.
Because you told me.
Okay.
The server.
So wait, you're in this parasocial side server, right? You
Yep.
get information on a viewer, and then you outed it publicly? Where did you out it?
Mhm.
I said it
Why?
on stream after the whole thing happened because we did end up bringing him up, and because we wanted to be respectful as
So you
hosts.
released dirt on him, and now he's releasing dirt on you.
Yes.
I said he's acting crazy. Maybe it's because of his meds.
Now, Keem, if you
Like,
remember,
who
if
acts
you remember
crazy
last
because he
night,
can't
hold
come
on,
up
hold
on a
Lucy.
show? I'm
Now,
a host. If I don't want to bring you up, I don't have to.
Now,
I
Keem,
was
you
being
came up on the show last
respectful.
night. You came up on the show. She said that 50 minutes prior, which is why I came up on the show when you ended up getting on there, and you asked me what happened, and I explained to you what happened, and you left. Right.
Okay, you can watch the stream. And you can look at YouTube chat.
But I only started talking about the
Your-
report cards and the shit that you've told me
Your
after
mic
you
is
talked about my meds.
your mic is like muffled or something, Lucatina. I don't know. Something is blocking it.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Okay. So look, he wanted to come up and fight with Nick, right? That's the way I'm assuming it.
And Nick was going to bring him up on Monday. I guess they already
true.
planned it or something.
No,
or they?
not true.
all right.
I don't know.
And
That's what Nick said on stream.
the way I understand it, excuse me, the way I understand it is that he reached out to Ultra and said, Ultra, if I donate, will you bring me up to confront Nick? Ultra said he would, right? And then you guys went into Rain or Rebel or wherever the fuck Nick was, and then you guys refused to bring him up to confront Nick, right? Is that what happened?
No, not like that.
Okay.
Tony messaged Ultra, said, pull me now. I want to confront him. Ultra said, donate, bro. Tony said, bro. Ultra said, make him have to talk about it. Tony said, motherfucker, I'll never support y'all again, my guy.
Okay, so you didn't donate.
No, he
No,
did. He did donate.
So what,
to try to get
what
Nick
ended
to
up
talk
happening?
about it.
What ended up happening, Keem, is in this, as you say, parasocial side server, right? Lucy for Days said, if it was my server, if it was my stream, I would have pulled you up. If it was my stream, I would have let you confront Nick. Nick said that I said something pervy about his children, so I thought that I had a right to confront him for saying that I said pervy things about his children, which has never been the case. So then, once I messaged him, I woke up at 10:45, I said, let me hop into the stream. I get into members waiting, I message it. He says, donate. I instantly turn to my phone to transfer the money to donate. As I put the donation in, he says, oh, get his attention then. Only after I donate.
I can show the DMs. I just read
You can
them.
see the DMs.
Word for
Yeah.
word.
Within 30 seconds, then he hits me in after I put in my donation. Oh, get his attention. That's why I said, bro, as you just said, bro, what the fuck? And then after that, I'll never support you again after you scammed me. What?
And then
If
you
you tell
started
me to
messaging a
donate to
bunch
come
of
up,
stuff.
I donate, and then you don't pull me up. That's a scam, no?
And then you messaged me a bunch of stuff too, saying that.
Yeah, saying I won't support you no more. You're right. 100%. You're
Yeah.
gonna scam me. Why would I give you? I put $1,200 into your show in 2 days. Are you fucking
We
kidding
didn't
me?
scam you.
What are
We
you
didn't
fucking
scam
talking
you.
about? As if I wasn't a supporter.
But okay, I never said that I would pull you up to confront Nick.
Multiple days you kept saying, oh, if it was my stream, if it was my stream, if it was my stream.
Yeah, sure. If it was my stream, sure. I'll bring
But
you up on
my
my
assumption when you tell me to
Sure, I'll bring you
donate,
up on my show. But at the end of the day, you think that you can run the shows. That's why you message Ultra and me saying, pull me up, I want to confront him.
Excuse
and that's
me.
why Ultra said, donate, bro.
Excuse
and
me.
then
Is there
Ultra
some kind
said-
of romantic thing happening between you two or no?
we may be cousins,
No.
Keem. We might be cousins.
Okay. All right. Because
Yeah.
this is like pretty weird. Pretty weird. Pretty parasocial.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking weird. All because we wouldn't pull him up on our show to
No,
confront
because you
Nick.
talked about my meds.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
you have a right to not.
You
You
said all
have
this shit before that.
you have a right to not pull him up, but that resulted in him outing you for betraying the LCU.
Okay, well, and that's not true. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. He is also trying to lie on Ultra,
What's the Lion Ultra?
saying that Ultra scammed him and that Ultra was telling him just to donate to the show. I just read the fucking DMs.
Why don't you send the screenshot to Keem?
Okay, I will.
Put it in the side chat.
Okay. Give 1 second, please. Upload. Oh, wait, let me forward
Keem
it.
should drag Josh over. Why does Josh know more about this?
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Josh, what do you know about this situation?
Okay, so one thing I do have that
Camera.
basically literally tells us that she did do this is,
Camera.
let me just put all the evidence in the side chat for you. There's a
Camera.
screenshot from, oh, hold on one sec. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. There's a screenshot that Wonder Woman sent me separately. That is of the Wild group chat. And there is another screenshot that Tony sent me separately. And they both link. So it's the Tony one is a DM from Lucy saying basically what it says in the Wild chat. I can provide that if you want in the chat now.
Yes, I could show that too.
Good one, dog. Good one, dog.
I sent a message from Allie.
Sicilian Princess 10312 super chatted $20. Who is she to mention anything about someone else's report card? When her chat don't even get near them, shouldn't she be worrying about her own chat room, or am I mistaken? Money should never be spoken about to strangers.
I mean, even worse, to fans, to go like against another show. I mean, in a side server of all places.
So it's actually a Wonder Woman message that you leaked. If you look in the side chat, you can see the message that Wonder Woman sent me saying this is a screenshot of what I posted in the Wild to Keemstar when Lucy was MIA for Wild. And I've attached the screenshot that she put in there so you can see it clearly. And then I've attached the other one that is from Lucy to Tony. That says,
okay, so can you read the screenshot there from Wonder Woman? Go ahead.
Okay, so Wonder Woman says, this is a screenshot that I posted in the Wild chat. For
No, I know all
when...
that. I know all that. The actual screenshot.
Okay, the screenshot says, I need some help from an expert to help set up the roadcaster. Josh Phantom and Maximus Houdini have tried, but they can't figure out why the TTS is not working for the audio. Lucy was MIA for our premiere show on A Circuit last night. He had planned for her to run OBS due to the roadcaster issues. We apologize for the poor report card, blah, blah, blah. That last bit isn't... Oh, the A Circuit part. A Circuit to make it right. And if you look at the other screenshot, which is one that just says Lucifina's name, if you find that one, it says she already sent a message in the group chat with Keem saying I was MIA. Of course she was. So that's her talking about that group chat.
Okay, so I'm just lost. Can someone translate all that for me? Because we're all... Me and the audience are lost. We have no idea what's happening.
Tony and Wonder Woman both sent me a separate screenshot from both of their ends that links to the, like, it proves that there was a leak.
I said
Lucy
that...
is saying that exact message that it was in that chat to Tony.
So
yeah, I was saying that Wonder Woman said I was MIA.
Okay, so you leaked your show group chat with a fan.
That's not, no, I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't.
You literally said it right there. The same thing that's in the chat.
Said,
you relayed it in a different way, but you said what was in there. Yeah.
I said that Wonder Woman said I was MIA. I didn't share any screenshot or any chat.
No, you didn't. You didn't screenshot it. But you're saying what's in there. You said she just sent a message in the group chat with Team saying I was MIA.
Yup.
So you're leaking your show group chat
info.
I didn't
what's
leak
being
anything.
said in there?
I didn't post any screenshots or anything. I was saying because of last night's stream, I missed the stream, and she's trying to portray me like I purposely sabotaged the show.
But just because there's no screenshot, you're literally relaying it in different words. And also, when you say a report card, when you say, "Oh, guys, guess what? Lowcow Live made today. This many members, this much money," in a VC, that is still leaking it. Like even if you don't screenshot it.
Josh, I didn't say that though. I didn't say that. You just
I don't know. I mean, Tony
said that Wonder Woman is saying that I was MIA.
Josh, deal with this for a second.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I mean, here's the thing, right? I've been sent a lot of other screenshots of you leaking personal chats of individuals too. So you were leaking your individual conversations with Ali. I think there was some with someone else. I have those. Tony, you have those too.
Yeah, there was one that I sent to people about Ali talking about the interview process.
You have a separate chat. Now, this one isn't as important that it gets leaked because this isn't an official Keemstar Lowcow group chat. You guys have a separate chat when it was you, Ali, and Wonder Woman, right? That was being leaked as well, but that doesn't really matter.
She's actually still in the chat.
To a point. I don't know if that matters or not, to be honest. But like, I don't know. I just believe this with as much as Tony's like told me in a call. He's not delivering right now 100%, but it just seems.
Cool, but where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Yes, I'm saying I talked about live.
You're relaying a message that you. Okay, should I read this again?
Yeah, you can.
She already sent a message in the group chat with Keem saying I was MIA.
Yeah.
If I said, "Oh, I just got a message in Reaper's group chat," Keem just said, "Piss off." You know what I mean? I'm relaying the group chat to someone else. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, it's up to Keem what he wants to do. I just
That's
think
fine. Whatever he wants to do is fine with me. But I don't think I did anything wrong at the end of the day. I didn't share any screenshots. I didn't do any of that. So,
okay, but you're still leaking a chat by saying this is what was said in there. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I do. Because I was mad that
So with that, you did. But
because I was mad that Wonder Woman said what she said the night before on stream.
I'm going to
So
be
I felt like
honest.
she
I've been
was
talking about
had a
this
kill.
for the entire LCU. I've been talking about all of this, about getting in these weird parasocial relationships with fans, side servers, all that, pandering to your audience, letting the audience control the content. In this situation, you're in a parasocial side server. The audience member, Tony, tried to control your own content. You said no. And then he leaked the cool girl leaking the host chat like publicly. So now you're in trouble. You've made every mistake under the sun, Lucatina. You're just so dumb for all of this. And I don't know. You deserve whatever's coming to you, but I'm not going to do anything because I'm just a viewer.
that's true. I'll have to wait till Wild. Wild is going live right now. One woman's mad at you too about some other things. She's going to confront you today on Wild. So, and I'm pretty sure she has some words for Ultra as well. There's a whole lot going on Wild right now. I'll tell you.
Guys. Yep. Dumb as hell. So fucking dumb. I don't know what they're doing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm sending you over to Lowcow Wild. So Keem snitching a Mike. No, I mean Mike and Yo Mama and fucking Steak already know about this.
Melanie super chatted $20. This is the 5th show I have seen this ex-intern come and trying to derail. He came on Gold this week trying to derail, and when Adorno booted him he asked who paid and said he was coming after the person who booted him.
Well, this time he didn't come empty-handed. He had dirt on her. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for watching my show. God damn, we got 2,000 viewers. I didn't know we had that many concurrent viewers. Let me set up the little redirect here so I can send y'all over to Lowcow Wild. I don't know if this is going to be the last time I see you or not. But it sounds like Wild should be an interesting show. So I'm going to send you over there right now. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'll be live again. You know, as a viewer, I might see something interesting that I want to talk about and give my opinion on, and I might go live whenever. Maybe it's during the day. All I know is I'm just a viewer. I'm not in the lineup. I'm not in the schedule. Shit, I could go live at 6 p.m. on a Monday if I feel like it, if I just have something to say. But the one, the only, Killer Keemstar, the viewer, is out.